Hey folks, Todd here. Today we're going to install the Lo Pro on the Ram with the multifunction tailgate. The tools we'll be using for this installation are a ratchet with a 1/2-inch socket and 9/16 deep well, a squeeze clamp, and scissors. All right, now just go ahead and point out this truck does have the multifunction tailgate, so we have this reinforcement bracket here in the bed, so we will not be using the corner seal that is in our kit. What we will be using is the bulkhead seal. It goes right across the top of the bulkhead, but it needs to go just on the edge of the bulkhead furthest away from the cab. We're going to start from one side, run it all the way to the other side, cut it in place, and then peel off the protective layer. All right, now we can go ahead and work on our rail. All right, next what we're going to do is find our driver's side rail. On the driver's side rail, we'll have a trigger latch on the tailgate end. Before we install this though, we're going to go ahead and flip it around. I want to show you on the front end, the cab side end, we've got a little opening right here. That's where our cab seal is going to go. So you want to make sure you get the one that matches the shape of the end of the rail. And we're going to go ahead and peel that off and stick it to it. I've already wiped off the surface with rubbing alcohol. Now we can go ahead and flip this back around. Now what we're going to do is line this up against our bed cap. So once we've got that in place, we're going to take and set it in place with a squeeze clamp. All right, now we're going to go ahead and install our clamps. What we're going to do is loosen up that clamp. That way we can open it up. We're going to put those evenly along the bed. One is going to be just behind this bracket, and tighten them down using a 1/2-inch wrench or ratchet. One right towards the center of the bed, and one at the very rear, just in front of our tailgate pillar. All right, now we're going to go ahead and place our other end seal at the end of the rail, partially on the end of the rail and partially onto the bed of the truck. Repeat the same process on the opposite side. All right, so what we're going to do is set our cover on top of our rails, and then what we're going to do is we're going to roll it backwards and reveal this track right here. Now this track is going to come over and line up to this hole. So what we need to do is we need to insert some hardware into here. So in our kit, we're going to have some bolts that have a square head. We'll slip that right inside, slide the end cap back over. And next, what we're going to do is in our kit, we're going to have a flat washer that's going to go up underneath just like so. And then we're going to rotate the cover down to where this bolt goes down through the washer, and then attach the nylock nut underneath. All right, repeat the same on the opposite side. Now that we have both sides tightened down, let's go ahead and roll it back to the tailgate, close the tailgate, and set the hook and loop on both sides. Well, that concludes the installation. If you have any questions, call the experts, visit us online, or check out our list of dealers near you.